All right, buddy. We're going to get into some heavy camping story here. When I was visiting your grandmother, your great grandmother, my grandma, my mother, your grandmother, great grandmother in Kenya with Steve Fettner and Peter and David when they were little, we went on a camping trip. Decided to go to the Great Rift Valley. It's a very important part of the world. This is where Louis B. Leakey, who I had met during my first visit to Kenya, had discovered the oldest, at that time anyway, the oldest known remains of human ancestors. So it's a beautiful place, and it goes all the way from Ethiopia down into I don't know how far south it goes, but it's a huge rift valley, and we were on the edge of it, and there were all these grasslands. There was a lot of uh, we just took off. We just got off the road, the dirt road. We decided we weren't gonna go anywhere. We weren't gonna try to find a campsite. We would just go camping. We had what we needed to build a fire and tents, so that was enough. Um, and we stopped at a place that we were at a little grassy hill where there were a lot of animal bones on the ground around where we stopped. So it was pretty rough and ready. And as we were setting up the tents and everything, we heard a lion. There was a stream. We had seen that there was a little stream below where we were going to be camping on a very gentle hillside. And there was, from the stream, we heard a lion yawning or growling or something. And so we thought, well, okay, I hope we're and at that point, Roberti, who was who worked for my mother, he turned around. He got back into the car. He didn't want any part of these wild animals. He slept in the car that night, and he locked the door just in case some of these animals knew how to open a car door. He wasn't. But the rest of us, being these strange white foreigners, we didn't think too much of it. And we had a little snack, and um, we drove around and just explored the area a little bit, and then it was time for bed. So we went, and I got my little one-man tent, and I got to sleep. And about, I don't know, 1 or 2 in the morning, I don't know what time it was, but I heard something because my head was right at the entrance to the tent, and so I could hear something right in my head, just a few inches away, going. And after seeing all these animal bones and hearing that lion, I was scared. And I mean, I had to think for a few minutes. If it was a lion and he was hungry, I would already be dead, because lions are famous for just finishing you off without any pain or trouble. They just break your neck and that's it. So, and I had a machete. They call it a panga, a machete in this little tent. But the tent was so small, I could I couldn't raise the machete, the panga, high enough to fight off whatever was out there. So luckily, it didn't go on for long, and wandered away. And I didn't sleep much the rest of that night. But it was a beautiful morning. We got up, and we were looking around, and we built a campfire. We went around, and I collected some firewood, and with Peter, and we collected some, and we started this a campfire to make some breakfast, which we somehow managed to start, although I'm not much good at all this. And as we were sitting there around this campfire eating, there was a family of giraffe wandered by about, I don't know, 20 yards away, very close, between us and the stream by down below. And after breakfast, we would go down and we would spend a little time on the stream. But it was just extraordinary to see because we had seen the zebras on the roads as we coming. We had to stop for a while to get around some elephants, and we even had we saw a lion hunt down. I guess this was my earlier trip with the college, but I saw a lion hunt down a baby wildebeest, run it down, and jump on it and smash it into the earth to kill it. So it was that kind of place. Um, but so it, I loved camping out, and it was a wonderful time. The beautiful view, and we knew about all the history, and it was completely unique. So who knows? Maybe you'll be sending me a postcard from Nairobi one of these days when you're going over there and checking it out. I hope so. And let me know if I can help you with any ideas or suggestions. So thanks a lot, buddy. It was great talking to you. And let's do it again. I got a lot more stories. I hope you're enjoying these because they got all that you're going to handle. Take care. Bye.